Hey guys, welcome to FoundFlix. On this Ending Explained, I'll be looking at the just released, quite campy teen horror film Wish Upon. The movie is not good by any stretch, but it is charmingly ridiculous and turns out to be a lot more fun than I would have imagined. But first, thank you guys for all the video requests. Make sure to keep them coming by sending them to me on social media at FoundFlix. There were a few that I got more requests for than others, so I thought it would be fun for you guys to vote on which Ending Explained for me to do next. The first choice is Triangle from 2009, a time-bending movie about the Bermuda Triangle, or As Above, So Below from 2014, where a team of explorers uncovers something in the catacombs beneath Paris. So make sure to vote in the comments on which one you'd like to see. Now back to Wish Upon, which is a slightly different twist on the short story The Monkey's Paw. The paw provides its owner with wishes for anything they desire, but naturally, the wishes come with a price. The whole idea is to be careful what you wish for and be thankful for what you have, that kind of thing. In Wish Upon, the cursed object is now a mysterious Chinese music box, which grants its owner 7 wishes. The problem is, with each wish granted, the box requires a blood price, resulting in the death of someone the owner cares about. There's a few more important rules to the box that are established along the way, and that's what helps explain the ending. So let's get started at the beginning. We see in the first scene the repercussions of using the box, introduced to a young Claire and her mother who disposes of the box in the trash. But you can't just toss a cursed object in the rubbish, and Claire later finds her mother hanged. The final price of her using the box. From here, the box went around town, ending up at Jerry O'Connell's house, and I have no idea why he was in the movie. His scene was all of 2 minutes tops. But through him, we see that if you use all 7 of your wishes, the Chinese demon that is housed in the box is unleashed and it claims the owner's life. After this, the box is found by Claire's dumpster diving dad, Ryan Phillippe, with a glorious beard at Jerry's house, who gives it to Claire as a present. And then the fun begins. Claire is fed up with being unpopular and poor, so she uses the box to selfishly benefit herself. At first, she does this inadvertently, wishing the queen bee bully at her school, of course called Darcy, wishing she would just rot. And this is exactly what happens. During the night, the box opens, producing an eerie song, then sealing closed once more as it does for each wish. Darcy wakes up the next morning to her leg looking pretty gross and gangrenous, with lesions forming on her face as well. Claire and her friends Meredith and June, played by the Emmy-nominated Barb from Stranger Things, thinks this is hilarious, finding it a fitting comeuppance on the girl who is always such a biatch to them. But again, the box takes a blood price for each wish, and thusly Claire's beloved dog is killed. You'd think that Claire would figure out what the deal was pretty quickly with the wishes and the death, but not so much. She continues making wishes with no regard as more bodies pile up around her. It's really funny too, because all of her wishes are exactly the kinds of things a stupid teenage girl would want. Even when Claire finally tells her friends what's going on, they scold her for her dumb wishes, saying, "Why not wish for world peace or something?" Exactly. In one of her first wishes, Claire longs for the dreamy jock guy Paul's affection and wishes that he was obsessed with her. So of course he winds up going full psycho, stalking her and just generally being a huge weirdo, rather than the Don Juan that she anticipated. My favorite though is when she wishes her dad was less embarrassing, since him being a dumpster diver is so grody. After the wish, her dad reemerges as a clean-shaven saxophone-playing dynamo that even gets June a little hot and bothered, describing Claire's dad as hot sauce, like sriracha hot. It's ridiculous and honestly kind of amazing. But again, each wish comes with the price of a body, leading to death scenes that are quite similar to scenarios in the Final Destination series. Well, like when it's the nice neighbor lady's turn to die, she keeps putting her hand in the disposal and you're like, when is it gonna chop her up? They really draw it out each time until finally paying it off. In this case, with her long hair getting caught in the disposal, killing her. And it goes down about the same way with every death scene in the movie. Eventually, Claire teams up with nice guy Ryan to learn about the box. They try to destroy it and try to open it, but the box is indestructible and stays sealed shut except for after a wish is made. Around this time, we find out about the origin of the box as well. Originally, it belonged to a family in China who were all quarantined on a train. One woman was the only survivor who took the only thing of value with her the family had, the music box. So this must be the first time the box was used to grant wishes, and since then has been cursed by the Chinese demon. Ryan reaches out to his family member Gina, who can read ancient Chinese as written on the box. They decipher the words and finally discover everything about the wishes, and that if the owner gives the box away before using all 7 wishes, all of their wishes will be undone and they will be free of the curse. Despite learning all of this, Claire continues to make wishes even though she's aware of the repercussions. The boxes seem to have kind of an effect over her, which is growing stronger, and she is unable to control her desire to make more wishes, basically turning into Gollum with his precious or something. With her sixth wish, she goes for broke, wishing that her mother was alive again. You'd think that she might consider that before wishing to be rich or popular, but whatever. And it works. But you know the drill, someone's gotta die. And this time it's her dear old dad's turn. The setup here is also hilarious. Claire rushes outside, seeing her dad and his friend trimming branches on a tree, with his friend holding a chainsaw feet above Ryan's head. It's like, oh hey Claire, me and my buddy were just trimming the trees with this deadly chainsaw inches from killing me. How are you? Of course he gets sawed up, and Claire makes a final desperate wish to set things right. She wishes to go back to the day that her dad found the box in the first place, undoing all the death and damage she's done along the way. It works, with her waking up in bed back at that morning with things reset to the way they were then. And this time she tags along with her dad to go dumpster diving, making sure she's the one to find the box. She gives it to Ryan and tells him to bury it, and tells him to definitely not look at what's inside. He agrees, and it seems like things are back to normal and she is free of the box for good. But as she steps into the road outside of school, Darcy hits Claire with her car, killing her. Even though she wished to go back to the day the box was first used, in the process she used her seventh and final wish. And as we saw with Jerry O'Connell, if you make all of your wishes, the box comes for you. And that's what happened to Claire in the end. She at least was trying to prevent the box from harming anyone else, but it took her way too long to come around to doing the right thing. She was consistently selfish and made poor choices, and that led to her undoing. The final scene has Ryan about to bury the box, but just as he's about to put it in the ground, he pulls the box from the bag it's in, staring at it with great interest. So it looks like the box is going to start doing its thing all over again, with Ryan now making the wishes. In that case, I guess I'll see you guys back here real soon for Wish Upon 2, Wish Harder.
You won't believe it, June. The wish I made of my dad actually worked.
No way.
Hey guys, it's Ryan Phillippe, but you can call me Claire's dad. How about this for a little razzmatazz?
Your dad is hot sauce, like sriracha hot.
Am I a good dad yet? Alright guys, that'll do it for this Ending Explained. What did you guys think of Wish Upon? And what kind of wishes would you make if you got the box? Make sure to vote on which Ending Explained you want me to do next. Triangle or as above, so below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Thanks for watching FoundFlix. See you next time.